Peace, 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 peace. It is your sister, Rue Melissa Temple, beautiful upstate New York, Hudson Valley, and I am excited to be here with you on this Moon Day, first day of Human Rights Week. We are excited to be sharing with you information about Human Rights Week all week. We'll be talking about some of the articles, so we are excited. So what are we talking about? We are talking about the Declaration of Human Rights. For the last 7 years, it's been the pleasure of Mount Lisa Temple to be able to bring to you information about your human rights. So, human rights, everybody should know what they are, right? Everybody's entitled to them, right? Well, everybody doesn't know that, but let's talk about it. The introduction to the Declaration of Human Rights says, the basic rights and freedoms to which all human beings are entitled, often held to include the right to life and liberty, freedom of thought and expression, and equality before the law. So this is the basics of the Declaration of Human Rights. So as the week goes on, we'll be talking more about human rights themselves, when this articles became something that was being followed here and around the world, when they were accepted, who wrote them, and what do they include? Do you know your human rights? Do you know how many they are? If you know how many they are, drop it below. If you can name a couple, drop those below. But if not, we'll make sure to cover them all for you in this week. So you'll find pinned to this profile, you'll find flyers that will let you know where we'll be all week. Tomorrow we are live here on IG. Wednesday we are on Zoom. The link is there. On Thursday we are in Clubhouse. Friday, we are back on IG Live, kicking it with you about the recap for the week. And then Saturday, if it's not too cold, we'll be out and about in the community, sharing this information, passing out booklets. It's our privilege and our honor to be able to bring this information to you every year. We only hope that the people understand that this is something you should be aware of every day of the year, not just when it's being celebrated on a mass scale. And again, Mount Lisa Temple does this for a week. Human Rights Day, the celebration of this Declaration of Human Rights is on the 10th every year of December. The UN and several other organizations do programs for youth and others to inform them of their human rights. So Mount Lisa Temple, understanding the importance of these things and how so many people fall through the cracks, just don't hear this information, don't know this information. We have taken it upon ourselves the last 7 years to be able to bring you this information for a week, have informative talks, people from all walks of life coming in, talking to us about their understanding of the human rights and what we can do to get back to making this the norm and not need anybody to tell us what's right or wrong. But in that vein, I will leave you now and remind you, join us again. We'll be jumping on live a little bit later, just to recap what will be going on for the week. You can also find that information below and pinned to this profile. This is your sister Rue, Lisa Temple, beautiful upstate New York, Hudson Valley, talking to you on the first day of the celebration of the Declaration of Human Rights. So we'll be talking about this all week. I look forward to having you there. Peace.